Hi, I'm Paul, and this is the first episode of what I'm hoping is going to become a series of videos all about my personal journey with multiple sclerosis. I'm about 3 years late bringing this video to you, and as a lot of people realise, when you've got multiple sclerosis, starting and finishing projects like this, it's very, very difficult because you lack energy, you lack focus, you get the mental fog, and it's just very difficult to do anything really, let alone any sort of endeavour where you've got to self-motivate yourself like this. So I am about 3 years late. I was diagnosed in May 2013, so a little over 3 years late starting this, but you know, better late than never. Today I just want to talk through some of the early symptoms that I had and the signs that led to me wanting to be tested, and those first indications that there was something wrong. And they were all very small signs at first, and this dates back to probably October the year before, so October, maybe even slightly earlier than that, when I started noticing symptoms, October 2012. And they were all very, very minor things. The biggest sign that I had that there was something wrong was a tingling in my left foot, and it was almost having like a very low voltage electric shock permanently going through my feet, and it was about a couple of volts. So a lot of the time I barely noticed it, but it was always there. It was constantly there, and I would never have bothered getting it checked out if it weren't for the fact that I was near my GP one day. I had some spare time on my hands, so I just wandered in to see if I could get an appointment. And I said to him, I said, this is probably absolutely nothing. There's probably nothing wrong with me at all, but I figured better be safe than sorry. So I went in and he did all the usual neurological tests, and a lot of these are based on things like your reactions to stimulus, such as follow my finger and shining a light in the eyes and seeing if the pupils dilate, all those kind of tests. He looked at my feet and there was absolutely nothing wrong. I said, it's probably nothing to worry about, and he agreed. About an hour later, he calls me. I'm just wandering through the city centre, I'm doing some shopping, and I get a phone call and he says, this might actually be something quite serious. I'm going to send you for testing. I thought nothing of it. I just thought this isn't going to be anything serious. Over the following weeks, I started to get some more severe symptoms, started to get pains in the legs, I started to get numbness here and there, and I also started to get very poor balance. And if I think back to even further back, I think I was feeling a lot of fatigue that I didn't really think about too much. But in hindsight, I think I was probably exhibiting symptoms as early as April, May 2012. So I probably had MS a lot longer than I realised at the time. So my GP immediately got me in for testing, and on the next video I will talk to you some more about some of the testing that I was having done. But it was all very, very minor. It was all very small symptoms to begin with, and in hindsight it's something that I should have taken more seriously at the time, but you never know until it's too late. But yeah, next time I will definitely go through a lot of the testing that I had done and some of the further symptoms that I started developing over the next few months. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, if you want to know more about my life with MS, then click like, subscribe, share, leave me a comment below. And if you've got any specific questions you want answered about how to deal with MS, about my life with MS, ask in the comments and I'll endeavour to get those questions answered for you. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.